here at the Cambridge Folk Festival, and look who I've got standing next to me. Hello. It's Mr. Dermot O'Leary.
How are you?
Boom, I'm good. How are you?
Loving the Cambridge Folk Festival is what I am.
Have you busted out some moves yet in the Ceilidh?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Is there a Ceilidh?
Yes.
I've just come off air. What's happening?
Oh, Dermot.
Where is the Ceilidh?
The Ceilidh's in tent too, and it's a silent Ceilidh.
Oh,
Headphones.
Really? Mm-hmm. And does that encourage people to dance better or worse, do you think?
I'm going to say better for promotion.
Thing. So does it work quite well? It's just weird watching people doing folk dancing with headphones on.
It's not. I haven't seen it before, so I'm going to say it actually enlightened and enriched my life. But they did do a Ceilidh yesterday, which was really, really awesome, and it was nice to see everyone kind of communally getting. Yes. So you haven't been around the folk festival yet, then?
No, all last night we were here, so I've seen a lot.
You've been closed in like a wee mouse.
Today, but yesterday was terrific. So yesterday we got here about this time yesterday, 6 o'clock or whatever. So then we just had a little look around, caught up a couple of bands. And the lovely thing is you just do it in 15 minutes. That's a nice thing. It's just like the den's over there, the main stage is there. It's so simple.
And you saw Bellahead then?
No, I didn't because by then we'd left, but because we had the prep for today. But we saw some terrific bands in the small stage. Yeah, Common Tongues. Loads of bands, and the lovely thing is because we do the radio show, just loads of people coming up giving us CDs, but in the loveliest possible way, you know. Of
course. Yeah, but this is, the Den is where a lot of the up and coming acts of basically next year they'll probably be coming out, and
2009, I think, and on a Thursday, and they were bottom of the bill.
Jake Bugg last year.
Yeah.
Passenger.
Oh, did Passenger play? Brilliant.
He was busking. Yeah, no. He was busking, and I think Folk Festival TV did a bit of an interview with him. But yeah, he was just busking. I think anyway he got a slot in the Den, and then now look at him.
Yeah, he's doing all right, isn't he?
It's not too bad. I wouldn't mind a bit of that myself. Dermot, we're going to go and busk. We're going to go busk. What do you play?
I don't honestly think it would be good for anyone in the music industry, least of all us, if we started busking.
Do you play an instrument?
No, I'm useless. I can hold two notes very badly. Like in Irish christenings and weddings and so forth, and that's about it.
I was going to say, with your Irish roots, I'm surprised I haven't seen give a wee jig.
I'm not bad, but I'm stone cold sober now, so...
You're lucky I'm not going to ask you for a bit of a demonstration.
Yeah, you're very lucky.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask you. More on to... You're here with the BBC.
Yep. I'm doing a Radio 2 show, so we do a show normally from 3 to 6 on a Saturday, which is kind of... New music, but new music for Radio 2, so not necessarily new music. And I've sort of been brought up listening to folk, all the Irish stuff. So they said, they sort of took me for lunch and tried to sell it to me, saying, we'd really like to do the show from Cambridge. And within 5 minutes, I was like, great, let's go. I've always wanted to go. So yeah, so it's been brilliant. Really enjoyed it.
And how important do you think the link is then between BBC Radio 2 and the Cambridge Folk Festival to keep...
enduring, isn't it? I mean, it's been going on for a long time. I mean, to be honest, Mark Radcliffe's probably better suited to ask that question because he's such a stalwart and he's been here for so long. But from being on the network for the last 8 years, it's definitely one of the station's highlights of the year, definitely.
That's really nice to hear, isn't it?
It really is. And the thing is, I think because you have bands like Mumford and Laura Marlin and so forth, just now not mainstreaming folk per se, but just making it more accessible and making an audience getting into it, then it feels like what surprised me in a lovely way is the age split here. I expected to find quite a lot of old men drinking real ale, which I'm not adverse to. I quite like that, exactly, and fair play to them. But similarly, there's a lot of young girls, young guys here just checking out, new music and old music. It's brilliant. I saw Levellers last night. I haven't seen Levellers. Levellers was one of the first ever gigs I went to see in the Cambridge Corn Exchange in circa 89, 90. And it was, honestly, last night, it took me right back. And they're still as great as they ever were.